Mountain Duo. They'll figure out which dews are overrated and rave about the flavors that they love. With a ranking scale that's way too complicated. It's Mountain Dew they're connoisseurs of. They'll compare different flavors of Mountain Dew. Make OGs and newbies go toe to toe. They'll tell stories about their crew and share the scores with you. They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Duo.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Bob.
And we are
the Mountain Duo.
That's right.
Let's go.
Tell them what we got today.
It's been a big secret, but now we'll let y'all in on what we're doing.
Mountain Dew Spark.
Yeah. Now this is one that I have been waiting for a while to do because I kind of like it.
Okay.
Not to give too much away, and also I got to kind of really keep an eye on you and your breathing patterns as we go through this one. so if I'm leaning in real close, it's because I'm trying to. Is he still breathing?
Right. I found out last year I was having some reactions whenever I would have certain foods. And raspberry is one of them. And this Mountain Dew Spark is Mountain Dew Spark Dew with a blast of raspberry lemonade flavor and other natural flavors. The allergy that I have, my body basically treats raspberries and some other things like a pollen and attacks them. And it just makes me feel kind of crummy. So
who knew?
Sometimes when I drink Spark, I get a weird feeling in my chest. Kind of feels like heartburn. Maybe it's just heartburn from all the lemonade, but I don't know. I don't drink it very often because it gives me this weird feeling when I'm done. But
hey, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
The New Heights.
Yeah.
They have new news.
Right.
And we have the who knew.
Okay.
No, can we do that?
Maybe, I guess.
Who knew? Let's go. Yeah, who knew you could have an allergy to, is it raspberries or raspberry flavoring or both?
Raspberries, I actually had one day a lot of times I'll go grocery shopping late at night. There's nobody there. I put my headphones on. No one bothers me. And I can get it done while my wife and kids are sleeping. And so one night I got home from the grocery store. I was unpacking the groceries. I popped open the raspberries and washed them off. And I ate one. I was like, that is really good raspberry. So I ate a few more. And I ate a few more. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I can't go to sleep. Like this. It felt like really bad heartburn. And so then I was like, was that from the raspberries? So then I noticed like we would eat raspberries all the time. Usually every morning for breakfast, there's like a mixture of strawberries, blueberries, raspberries that we just kind of mix together and leave them in the fridge. And just every morning you get some of that with breakfast. And I started noticing a little bit more when I had more raspberries. I did not feel so good. So
this is self-diagnosed.
It is. Well, I did go to the allergist recently.
Okay.
Within the last few months. And there were several foods that they were like, this food isn't going to kill you, but it's not going to be comfortable if you have a reaction to it.
So there's not an EpiPen just off screen ready to go.
Right. No,
okay,
well, actually there is an EpiPen, but It's not mine. I can use it if I need it. So,
Oh man.
but I did have a Spark like a week ago. I hadn't had one in a while before that, and I don't the raspberry in like I got a case of voltage right there, and that's raspberry. There's raspberry in the summer freeze. I'm fine with both of those. So maybe it's just the
The
extra
natural.
acid in the lemonade part of Spark that
Oh,
gives me heartburn. I don't know. Could just be that. So
who knew? Who knew?
all right, let's get into this.
Now you
Packaging
know.
let's rate the packaging design. You've got
I
a
mean, I've got the
12-pack
box. Yeah,
box there. So it's got a
some kind of
angry
dune
looking
bug.
muscle car. Is that a
Okay,
muscle car
muscle.
or a dune buggy? What is
I
it?
don't know. Looks like a dune buggy to me.
It's kind of
Isn't
odd
it?
shaped
Yeah.
because they made a face in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's kind of like a bunch of smoke, like it's burning rubber, and then some raspberries and some lemons, and like a racetrack that it's on.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yep. Yeah. There's a racetrack
Okay.
with the lights and stuff behind it, and a lemon moon as the clouds
And
are setting in.
okay, I like that touch. The lemon moon. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, and
And
then
flames.
what's with the eyes going on there?
I don't know.
Is
I'm
it-
trying to figure that out. If that's like racetrack, like you can see that it's, I don't know if it's someone making donuts or like as you're going around a racetrack, you're leaving skid marks. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to figure out what that was.
Okay.
But yeah, there it is. And then a can is kind of similar.
So
we get one.
So race cars don't actually have headlights.
Yes, they do. I see them on NASCAR all the time.
They have headlight stickers, decals
Hey.
that look like headlights.
Okay. Yeah. Fake ones.
Yeah. Fake headlights.
Who knew? Who knew?
Speaking of racing, my nephew, he's 18. He's got a Mustang. He's been working on it a bunch, getting it all fast and faster and faster. And
some would say fast and furious.
Yeah. He took it to racetrack the other day, and
what's the name of that racetrack?
It's called Bandimere Speedway.
Is that with a V or a B? I know I used to live there, but
with a B.
B.
Bandimere.
Okay.
It's actually closing down.
Oh,
this is the last summer for Bandimere. I think they're going to try to reopen it, like out by the airport or something. Basically, Bandimere built their speedway.
Apart?
No, they built their speedway, and then nothing was around them. Then developers came and built a bunch of houses near them, and now the houses are like, oh, it's too loud, and they voted to put in a noise ordinance so that they can't run races there. So they're getting shut down and having to move.
Here's your sign. Don't move next to a racetrack if you don't want to hear race cars making race car noises, right?
Yep, exactly.
Who knew?
Yeah, but my nephew Mason has been out to Bandimere a couple times this summer, racing and doing well. He won some races the other day.
Nice.
Yeah. He actually
did he have a celebratory? How do you say that word?
Celebratory?
Yeah. Did he have one of those? I do. When he you know how they shake the bottle and they spray it? Did he crack open a do?
I don't know. I did see this video montage the other day of like a bunch of NASCAR drivers that have like sponsors like Mountain Dew or whatever, and then like the race would be sponsored by a different drink. So they would like finish the race and put like a big bottle of Coke on top of their race car, and then they get out and they always just knock it off and start drinking.
As they're trying to get out, they're like trying to get out. Let me get through here. And I accidentally hit that out of there. My bad.
Yeah. They try to make it look like an accident and take the helmet off and like knock it off with their helmet and stuff. Like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Brilliant. Kind of like Michael Jordan and
put the flag over top.
Put the flag over their Reebok deal with their dream team. There was 2 or 3 of them. Jordan.
Probably Jordan, Pippen.
Was Pippen?
Barkley,
Did
maybe.
he?
Pippen was Nike. Yeah.
He was. Barkley was.
Barkley.
Because I remember him telling a story that Jordan told him, "Hey, you don't need $1 million now, or $3 million right now. Take $1 million, and then take the rest of it in
Percentage
stock
of the
options.
shoes.
No, stock options or something.
Okay,
Yeah, just do that so you'll have money. Long lasting money. But
Yep.
all right, packaging design. We got to get through these first couple because number 3 is taste and smell, and I am ready to do both of those.
All right. For packaging and design, I gave it a 5. I like it. I like the race car on there. I like the colors. I don't really understand part of the race car, but it's kind of cool. It's not perfect, but it got a 5.
I gave it a 5 as well. It's not as complex as some of the other ones.
Just one mascot.
Yeah, just one, and then there's a lot of raspberries and lemons around it, so you kind of know fairly easy. Oh, this one's probably going to taste raspberry and lemony. Lemony, yeah,
lemonish,
lemon-ish. Yeah, I like it. I think it's simple. It's got the racetrack deal because maybe it was. What'd you say? It was Speedway exclusive when it was originally launched.
Right. Yes, a couple years ago when this was launched, it was exclusive to Speedway
gas station
stores,
convenience store. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you think of it? That's a strong start.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the appearance of the drink, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're seeing all of our videos. All right.
Yeah, especially that hot dog, blue dog short. Come on, get on there and watch that thing. 275 views. That's embarrassing for the do dog. As many text messages and tags that we've been in posts. Get on there and watch that. Embarrassing.
All right. Appearance of the drink. What do you think of this guy?
It looks like pink lemonade.
It does. Just like pink lemonade.
Is pink lemonade raspberry lemonade? And they just call it pink lemonade? Never thought about that, but now that we just said that, I was like,
Huh.
Because pink lemonade doesn't taste like lemonade. It's different, right?
Yeah, it is.
So what's the difference?
I was just assumed it was like a strawberry or something, but you're right. It might be a raspberry. It's a good question. If you know, comment below.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Who knew?
All right. I gave this pink colored drink a 5 in appearance. It looks refreshing.
Let me go first. I gave it a 5, and I don't want to be copying. Dang it.
Okay.
Yeah. 5.
We can go at the same time. We can make our hand signals or whatever and go at the same time if you want.
Okay. All right. You know where we are.
Yeah. Oh. I wanted to mention this in packaging and design, but I forgot. We both have the Spark with the old logo.
Yep.
There is a new logo. I have seen it. The Spark I had last week had the new logo. The one I bought today had the old logo. So there is a little bit of a packaging change going on there. I don't think it's a big change. They changed the font and the colors of the word Spark. Most of it is the same, I think.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
Yeah. And your old bottle and new bottle have different lids.
So this is the bottle I bought today. This is a bottle that expired in March of last year, March 2022. And it has a white lid. And this one has a yellow lid.
So March 2022, there's no Speedway near you. That means you bought that thing basically on release day.
Probably. It was early
to expire. Yeah, because that's
Oh,
when
yeah,
it
yeah,
went
yeah. Right.
nationwide was
Yes.
2022. So, and it does have the distinction that it had multiple limited time runs and then was moved into full time.
Full-time, permanent flavor.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Livewire,
And
my
nationwide
favorite,
flavor.
is one that also shares that deal where it had multiple short time runs that then
Okay.
eventually was moved to nationwide, even though you can't find it very often. It is nationwide and very delicious.
I can find it pretty consistently now. This summer has
You
been
can't
great.
find cans.
I can't find cans. That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Got to go to Minnesota and Wisconsin for that.
All right. I'm cracking
Let's
open
do
the
it.
yellow lid. Opening the bottles is not near as satisfying of a noise as the cans.
Nah.
Ooh. It smells good.
Smells good and tastes even better. But there is a tart to it, this one.
A little bit of sour.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. But it's delish.
You know, I'm not a big lemonade guy.
What?
Yeah, I just never really enjoyed lemonade. I think a lot of times you go to like little, you go to little events at church or whatever, and they got a jug of water and a jug of lemonade, and you get your little cup and go fill it up or whatever. The lemonade never really appealed to me.
I like the
Oh,
lemonade. I don't like lemon water.
Okay.
So when I'm at the restaurant, it's always no lemon, please. Ice water, no lemon.
Me too.
Or when you go to like a hotel and they got like a thing of water
a thing,
with
jug of water in the
random
lobby.
vegetables and fruits floating around. It's just like, oh, hey, throw some radishes and some carrots in that one, okay?
Right.
And they're just like, yeah, that's not for me.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do like lemonade. I really do like lemonade. Strawberry lemonade. We used to drink lemonade, didn't we?
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
I think I do like Kool-Aid, but I think the lemonade is probably, I don't know. It's not like I dislike it, but if I if I just have the choice of lemonade and water, I like water better. But I like water a lot. It's I actually had a friend the other day asked me if you could have, he said, if you had one drink that you had to drink for the rest of your life and there was no nutritional harm, like basically like you could drink it without having it be bad for you, whatever, what would you drink? And my answer was water. Because I drink a lot of water. Like I drink a lot of Mountain Dew. I mean, let's face it, we are the Mountain Duo. And I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, more than most people. But I also drink a lot more water than most people as well.
The number one ingredient, water.
Water. There we go. See?
If you're like
That's why I love
Green,
Mountain Dew.
and if you're like Tom Green, you know that your body's made up of 75% water. So when you swim across this river that's never been done before, you only have to swim 25% of the time. Do you remember that?
No, I do remember Tom Green, but
that's funny. He set up a press conference and like had all these like local news people come out there, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna." And it really wasn't that far across this little river, whatever town they were in. I'm gonna be the first person that's ever swam across this. And he's going on and on, and they get to the question part, and the guy raises his hands. He's like, "Yeah," he's like, "What are you gonna do if you can't make it?" Well, evidently, Tom over there, or whatever his name was, not been listening because I've been up here for 15 minutes describing to you how I am going to swim across this.
That guy was funny. I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
I don't know. He made too much money and said, I don't need to do this anymore. I'm going to
I hope so.
shut it down. Did we rate the taste and smell?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I guess this is giving it away.
When you got two hands on, yeah. All right, I'm ready as well.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Your score doubles my score.
Yes. 6. Oh, I already circled it. I don't need to get a pen out and do it again. I already did.
Not my favorite Mountain Dew.
You're not a lemonade guy.
I'm not a lemonade guy.
And maybe I've been on this kick this summer, right? A little bit earlier, before Baja Blast
Right.
came back out,
told me
and I
you were
was on
drinking.
this. I couldn't set it down. And I don't think I've had it since Baja Blast has been out. I'm gonna be back on it. That's good.
Oh, I will tell you this. My Uncle Doug, who was actually just in town, just left today, and who is the genius behind our theme song. He sings.
The best part of our podcast.
Best part of our podcast, exactly. He sings the song and everything. So he lives out in California, and his backyard is full of lemon trees. And whenever we go out there to visit, we pick lemons off of the lemon trees, and he makes lemonade from those lemons, and that lemonade is fantastic. Completely different than the country time mix.
Do you think he puts
lemonade.
more sugar or less sugar?
I don't know what the secret is, but it's great.
I know what it is. He's putting high fructose corn syrup in there.
He has one of those high fructose corn syrup trees too.
It's just a patch of corn that he's growing, isn't it?
Right?
He boils it.
Yeah.
All right, mouthfeel.
Now
this one, I think I'm going to lose some points because I do feel either I'm cottonmouth and just parched, or there's something going on.
All right.
3.
Yeah.
2. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. 4.
3. A big characteristic of Mountain Dew is that smoothness when it's in your mouth. To me, this one, the sour part of it keeps it from being smooth. When I hold it in my mouth, I want to get it out of my mouth. I'm like, okay, go ahead and swallow. Like, I'm ready. And then it has a little bit of film to it too. So
yeah, I have some film.
The 3.
I went with the 4. I think it is smooth outside of that first drink that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So I docked it a couple points. But
the sour is the harshest, those first couple drinks, and then it kind of wanes a little bit. But I'll still sticking with the 3.
you kind of no.
No, you're sticking. You're explaining something else. What?
Dewiness.
Oh, are we flipping that one up? So before we run out of drink, is that what we're doing?
That's what we said in the last one, right?
Well, I already printed off my pages though.
All right, name. Let's go.
Okay. We did mention in our review of Mountain Dew Voltage, which is also raspberry, that it had a name that had to do with electricity, which Spark also,
Could be electricity.
if your electricity, yeah, Spark, I was going to say, is a bad thing, but but it's good too. Like, you need Spark for a lot of things. So I do like that there's that little tie-in. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Is that
Live
electricity
wire.
too, or no?
Yeah,
So there's no raspberry there.
there is no raspberry there. Threw a little wrench into my reasoning there. Well, I was going to say, I do like that there's a tie-in between those two flavors. I don't know if
I do
it's
too.
intentional. But I don't know that I really like the name.
There were originally, this was supposed to be Mountain Dew Ohms.
Ohms?
Yeah, and you have voltage behind you. Bad dad joke.
Let's see. It's got a car on there.
Yeah.
And you got spark, like a spark plug.
Yeah.
Which is necessary for combustion.
No.
How so?
Dude. Well, maybe not. Maybe I thought there's got to be something. Diesel engines?
Do they not have spark plugs?
I don't know. No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, diesel engines don't have spark plugs. But then I was like, well, then what's causing the combustion to go? Because originally I was like, oh, they got glow plugs. But do they have spark plugs?
I don't know.
I don't know now either.
I don't know a lot about diesel engines.
When you initially said it, my was like, no, that's not right. And then now I really don't know. Now that I thought about it, I'm not sure.
A traditional gasoline combustion engine requires spark. So, and I like that tie-in with the car there too. All right, I'm scoring this one.
Yeah.
For the name, I'm giving it a 4.
3 for me. And no, I don't even. I'm sure I've not docked other Mountain Dews because Spark doesn't tell me, or Voltage doesn't tell me I'm getting what flavor I'm getting. Spark doesn't really tell me I'm getting this, but you know what? Livewire doesn't tell me what flavor I'm going to be drinking either. I probably shouldn't knock it down that far, but I gave it a 3 because I was like, I don't really know. Plus, there used to be like some kind of energy drink or some kind of something. People used to take Spark. Wasn't there like they mixed it in their drink or like before energy drinks were like a thing. They had like a little powder or Spark or something. No,
Yeah.
I think envisioning something.
Maybe that was something we had at track meets or something.
Maybe.
Was it like you would drink your?
It's probably loaded with electric lights and whatever else.
I remember it was like a really bad tasting Gatorade. There you go. The stuff that we had at track meets for after our races. I think it might have been called Spark. I think you're right. It was like a little powder that you would rip it open, dump it in a water bottle, and shake it up and drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do kind of like this Spark. Like when I drink this and I say that it's sour in my mouth, like it's kind of like a spark in my mouth.
Yeah, there you go. Dewness is the last one. I was just trying to get some dew flavor right there.
Me too. I didn't taste a lot of dew.
I didn't either. But I did get some raspberry and some lemonade going, which is a good flavor.
I think I smell more dew than I taste in there. The smell is good.
Yeah. You better bounce it up a little bit more.
3. I gave it a 3 on the taste and smell, and
yeah,
that smell should have counted a little bit more for it, but all right. I'm scoring my dewness.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Is that 2?
Yeah, just 2.
Okay.
Well.
I'm going to do a little math here.
Yeah, I don't have, same as you. There's not a lot of dew, maybe a little bit in the smell. It is a wonderful flavor and a delicious smell to me, but didn't get it a whole lot of dew.
Mine adds up to 23.
And I'm at 25. I wonder if drinking them at room temperature makes it taste different.
It does, for sure. I could do that experiment.
Or to go back through.
I could open a room temperature one that expired more than a year ago, and see how it tastes if you want.
Oh, hold on. I'm about to cut a promo. You ready?
Yeah.
Join us on season 2 of the Mountain Duo as we review all the same flavors, but this time at room temperature.
And possibly expired.
For sure expired. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Well,
should I crack open this room temperature expired one and see what it's like?
I wouldn't waste it right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't, unless you were really looking at drinking another 20 ounces of.
No, I still have half of this one left.
Oh, yeah. Then no, it's not. Because you got to slam that here in a minute. Actually, like 30 seconds.
I don't know if I can slam it. That might.
No slamming it today?
That might hurt me.
Oh, boy. All right, well.
I guess.
As usual, thank you for joining us.
That's right.
We enjoy it. We enjoy each other's company. Text messages.
And we enjoy your company. Go ahead and comment.
Yeah.
We're all a little community here, so we try to respond to all the comments and at least like it.
At least the comments we like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. Yeah, comment. We respond most of the time.
Well, it's about that time then, huh?
Yeah, it is. Let's shut it down.
Okay.
Roll the music.
It's been going already.
Oh.
In that case, let's wrap the music up. I'm Phil.
I'm Bob.
And we are
the Mountain Duo.
Try to get
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. See ya.
Bye.